On this week's edition, we're going to tell you about the Reclaim Arcade, which is a blast from the past that just opened in the Gateway Village Shopping Center in the city of Fredericksburg. Today I'm at Reclaim Video and Reclaim Arcade at 2324 Plank Road in the Gateway Village Shopping Center. And I'm with Tim Owens, who along with Jim Groom, owns these businesses. And we're excited to be here today and to tell you more about this really unique and exciting new business that just opened here in the city of Fredericksburg. So Tim, thanks for being with us today.
Absolutely, yeah.
And why don't you just tell us about what you got going on here?
Absolutely, we're super excited to get open. So the idea behind Reclaim Arcade is that it's a retro arcade full of the vintage games. We've got Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, you name it. We've got 57 arcade games, 8 pinball machines, and we decided to change our model a little bit. Originally, we were going to do tokens and quarters and stuff like that. We wanted people to just have fun. So instead, we're doing free play. All the games are on free play, and you can buy a ticket to come and play. When you come in here, you're coming into Reclaim Video, as you mentioned, which is this cool VHS store. It's kind of an art installation, and it's also the lobby of our space. We've also got an 80s living room where you can actually watch the old school movies and stuff if you want to take a break from the game. So we're having a lot of fun here. Last week was our grand opening, and it's just been super rewarding to see people have fun with the space.
Yeah, and so the games, the vintage is sort of like 1980s themed.
That's right. Yeah, these games are 40 years old, which is wild to think about, but it's true. A lot of our games are from 1979 to 1984. We have some newer ones, especially on the pinball side. We have some almost brand new pinball machines like Rick and Morty, Avengers Infinity Quest. But on the arcade side, these are the classic games. You know, these aren't reproductions. These are the ones that people would have been playing back in the early 80s.
Yeah, and where have you found these games and how have you kept them, functioning?
We've been in touch with a lot of private collectors. So we're on a couple different Facebook groups as well as a forum called the Killer List of Video Games. And there's a huge community out there, which was really exciting. You know, it's something that has kept on and people are still doing repairs for them and still maintaining them. And so we started building our collection, I would say about 2 years ago. We'd bought a centipede, put it in our office as sort of a little bit of fun, and then a couple months later we got another one, and sort of the addiction started setting in, and we kept joking. Our other company is called Reclaim Hosting, and we kept joking about Reclaim Arcade as an idea, and we were like, how many games does it take to be an arcade? Is it 10? Is it 15? And as we got more and more, we thought, is this happening? And we eventually got some more space in the area that we're at, and we decided we could actually do this and do it in a really unique way. And so we decided to just jump all in. And
you mentioned Reclaim Hosting, so you continue to run that company from this same space.
That's right, absolutely. Yeah, we're in the Gateway Smile Shopping Center with the dentist office here, Smile Center. And we pretty much have everything except the dentist office. So we've got Reclaim Video, Reclaim Arcade, and Reclaim Hosting all within the same area right behind Cowboy Jack's.
Yeah, really easily accessible right off of 95 and Route 3.
Yeah.
You said Cowboy Jack's and Gold's Gym. And,
absolutely.
So easily accessible.
Yeah, plenty of parking. It's a great location. We really love it.
Absolutely. And the hours of operation are currently?
We started with weekend hours. So we're open from Friday 4 to midnight, Saturday from 10 to midnight, and Sunday from 10 to 9. We may expand that a little bit as time goes on. As we've learned with COVID, it's easier to start small as opposed to like making big plans and then having them all sort of get turned 180 on us. So we just decided to really start with what we know and what we're comfortable with, and then we'll expand as time goes on for sure.
So you sign up for a block of time, for a 2-hour block of time for a set price, and then you come in, you can play as many games as you want during
That's exactly right. Yeah, we were kind of taking off the escape room model where people could go online and they could be comfortable seeing how many other people had booked tickets for the space. And so right now, because of COVID restrictions and just for our own comfort level, we restricted the space to 20 people for each session, and we leave an hour between each one so that we can do a deep clean of the entire space. So we're wiping down all of the games, taking trash out, making sure that everything's clean and ready for the next group before they come in. And the space is very large. We have 3,000 square feet here, so it's almost overkill to say restricted to 20 people, but we wanted to be safe right now. And again, as time goes on, we can change those things up, but it was a great way for us to get open in a comfortable way while, you know, the numbers are still a little bit scary.
Yeah, and people that are interested also could reserve the whole place, is that right?
We've had a huge interest from that for people, whether it be a birthday party, a retirement party, whatever the case may be. people are really interested in, can I book out the entire arcade space? And so we made that super easy. When people go online, if no one else has booked an arcade pass during that time slot, it gives them the option to check a box, $250, and they can have the entire arcade to themselves, and they can bring up to 20 people with them. So we've seen it for parties, but also just for people who say, hey, I kind of want to have a little bit of privacy. I don't want that unknown factor of other people maybe being around me. I want the whole arcade to myself, and they can do that.
And people can bring in their own food and beverage, a
They
birthday
can.
party. You can bring
Absolutely,
in your
yeah. If they
cake
want to
and
bring in a birthday cake or pizza or whatever the case may be, we're totally cool with all of that.
You've got some food and drink,
Yeah.
some concessions up here in the.
Yeah,
in the
we
front,
serve. We have some light snacks, some water, Gatorade, energy drinks, and root beer and things of that nature. It was a dream originally to do a full-on food and beverage service, but that's a tough thing to do right now, and so that's something that we had to push back and think about as potentially a future upgrade.
Okay, sounds good. And how can people find out more information about Reclaim Arcade?
Absolutely. So our website is reclaimarcade.com. We're also very active on social media, particularly Facebook and Instagram, as well as Twitter. And so if you look up Reclaim Arcade on any of those social networks, you'll find us, and we're regularly giving updates there. It's a great way to follow us.
Great. Well, thanks so much, Tim, for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks
And
for coming out.
we wish you all the best of luck here. And as a child of the 80s, this is all the stuff that I grew up with, so I'm personally very excited for this new business.
We're excited to be here in Fredericksburg. We love the town. We love everything about it, and it's exciting to bring this to here.
Yeah, great. All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you continue to thrive and expand in the years to come. So
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
yeah. All right. Thanks, Tim. So that'll do it for this week's edition. We appreciate you watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so you get an email each time we put out a new video. And also subscribe to our Fred Focus newsletter, which comes out every Thursday morning, and we'll keep you up to date on business news and events going on here in the city of Fredericksburg, in addition to running this video. We'll see you next week.